During the first 30 seconds, you briefly see the full 8K resolution of the Insta360 X4. And you're wondering why YouTube is not going to display the 5.7K HDR material in full HDR mode. Well, just because the material is being recorded with greater dynamic range during filming, but in the end only standard SDR footage will end up on your SD. Let's switch to 5.7K in 3, 2, 1. This video is the 5.7K HDR version of another video filmed with the Insta360 X4 that I have also made available on YouTube in full 8K resolution. The following sequences are each 3 minutes long, so take your time and look around. The maximum resolution can be selected down here on the right below this video. If you are watching this sequence on your mobile phone or with VR glasses, simply pan the device through space right now. Use click and drag inside the image on your PC or Mac and the scroll wheel to zoom. This technology is very experimental, also this new camera. I am still showing you this material because, you know, it's so interesting, HDR, and the colors are so strong that they're almost making my eyes explode, especially the blue colors in the sky and so forth. But let's jump in. If you look down, you can see that the camera was mounted above a signpost in the city. In case YouTube is currently only displaying this video in up to 4K, this is because the platform has not yet fully rendered out the full 8K resolution. This process sometimes may take a few days. More 5.7K examples you're going to find in this linked playlist up here. Naturally, we have to be fully aware that this image will never be similar to a conventional 5.7K image on this screen, because the 5.7K HDR resolution is distributed to a 360-degree space, if you will. In the second sequence, I placed the Insta360 X4 near a river between the branches of a tree. Let's see how detailed the leaves move in the wind and whether the tree bark on the right and left is displayed without artifacts. The resolution here is certainly slightly lower compared to the 8K video, but the color space may provide a much wider range of light and dark values in the pixel format. This HDR footage, which has been compressed to SDR inside the camera already, is being presented to you exactly as provided by the camera. I didn't adjust anything regarding colors, contrast, brightness, clarity, and so forth. When rendering out, I work with the optimum settings for 8K videos, which I also use in Vegas Pro for rendering two-dimensional 8K. I think this decision with 8K makes perfect sense because YouTube does not calculate any intermediate size between 4K and the 8K at the same time. So this footage here is upscaled from 5.7K to 8K in order for you to directly compare it with the original 8K footage as mentioned before. Of course, the image format had to be adjusted from 4320 to 3840 at 7680 pixels wide, which corresponds to the 8K 360-degree resolution of the Insta360 X4. Please write a comment if you want me to make a video about all these settings. But now have fun looking around the park. The third sequence shows an extremely expansive view of the valley. If you wish to look down, the camera seems to hover 2 to 3 meters above the railing. From standard point of view, a couple of wind turbines are placed in the midst of nature at the right edge of the horizon. The circular movement of the rotor blades shows compression artifacts to my eyes, even though I was working with the maximum quality settings on the camera and, of course, also when rendering. Still, it appears to me here in this 5.7K footage are less artifacts to be made up in comparison to the respective 8K footage, which you will find following this video link. In the Insta X4 menu, I selected the medium sharpness option for optimum display on large screens. The video bitrate is set to high, which should correspond to 200 megabit per second. There will be more analysis on the whole topic soon. So remember to follow this channel in case you enjoyed the three-dimensional view. Hey, did I mention that I'm looking forward to your subscription?